U.S. Representative Jared Huffman recently held a town hall meeting as people gathered to listen, then express their concerns, including the fire chief from the Petrolia Volunteer Fire Department. The North States News' Vianna King spoke with Congressman Huffman today about his plans. She joins us now live with what his hopes are for the future. Vianna?
Ariana, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, also known as FEMA, has received many cuts to their program just this year, leaving concerns for the Petrolia fire chief, who says they already have a small budget. Hundreds of FEMA employees have been fired by the Trump administration, along with Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Because of the firings, this has raised concerns about the stability of FEMA and its ability to respond to future natural disasters.
They are talking about trying to eliminate either most or all of FEMA and kind of devolve that down to the states. This is a terrible idea. It's going to leave states and communities really vulnerable and left in the lurch when disaster happens. So we're going to push back hard against that.
Petrolia Fire Chief Chris Gilda says his station only receives $80,000 a year, which is a mix between tax dollars and funds that are raised, saying his station can't afford to lose any funding.
What a lot of people don't understand is that we, for most of the year, are the only emergency services in Petrolia that can respond in a timely way.
In addition to the layoffs, the Trump administration has also began to freeze a lot of federal funding from FEMA. Gilda says any loss of money to any government-funded organization could send a ripple effect throughout the entire coast.
Their budgets are tighter, and then so they may not be able to spend the money to go to the doctor, which then means that they're going to be using, emergency services over, doctor's offices and that sort of care.
President Trump says cuts to the federal government as a whole are a positive thing.
We found hundreds of, think of it, just hundreds of, we found millions of dollars of fraud and abuse and waste, and they're still going, they're going strong.
Huffman says he plans to fight to make sure fire officials and recipients of FEMA will be able to sustain. However, says he can't do it all alone. He encourages people to speak up.
We've still got a ways to go. We are going to need Americans all over this country to really get engaged and step up and push back and wield the power of public opinion.
According to Gilda, the Petrolia Volunteer Fire Department has not been impacted by the federal freezes at this time. Live in Eureka, Vianna King, the North States News.